The Kings County Museum isn't short on reminders from the past. There are cases crammed with military medals and local heirlooms. But one important item has been missing: the Confederation quilt.
Well, this is not just a quilt or any quilt.
The quilt, sewn by Fanny Parlee in the 1860s, marks a unique time in the lead-up to Confederation. Each piece of fabric, rich silks and velvets, are pieces of gowns crafted for women specifically for the grand balls held during the Charlottetown Conference in 1864.
I think it's an icon, and the Americans have Betsy Ross and their flag. She sewed, and we have the Confederation quilt from Fanny Parlee.
Donated to the Kings County Museum in the 1970s, the quilt was sent to the Canadian Conservation Institute in Ottawa. Over a 4-year period, the tattered pieces of silk and fabric were patiently restored. So, you can imagine the excitement when it was finally returned to the museum, and the disappointment when they couldn't get the massive shipping crate through the door.
We got it over to the door, and no, it wasn't going to work.
If absence makes the heart grow fonder, what's a few more days? The Confederation quilt was held at another location, and those desires to take a peek inside, forget it. The museum had to let it acclimatize before opening the box. On to round 2, this time after measuring everything up, and with the grand unveiling revealing Parlee's mosaic looking good as new, worth the wait.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's a great pleasure to get it back.
Man, oh man, oh man.
The quilt will go on display in time for the museum's summer season, which begins exactly on July 1st. Matthew Bingley, CBC News, Hampton, New Brunswick.